guys, it's Simply Obsessed and welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. But before we get into the talk about the speed build, I want to take a quick moment to say thank you. I just checked my subscriber count and it looks like I have just about 820 subscribers, and wow, I can't believe it. I just want to take a moment to say thank you. You guys are amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys make my day every single day. So I just want to give a quick thank you to the newcomers and new subscribers, even those of you who have been here for a while. I just want to give a thank you to everybody because I appreciate all of you and you guys make my day every single day. I love when you guys comment and leave suggestions and, give a video a thumbs up or just watch a video. That really makes my day. So I want to make sure that I start off this video by saying thank you and let you guys know that you are genuinely appreciated. But let's go ahead and get into the details for this build. Today I have a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom home called 921 Bluebird Lane. I made up the number and I came up with Bluebird Lane because the house is blue and there's a blue bird feeder in the backyard. Yeah. I suck at coming up with clever names for things. What I want to do, let me know what you guys think about this whole idea for naming bedrooms, like naming room builds and houses. What I want to do is take a screenshot of my build and share it on Instagram or Twitter, and then have you guys come up with a name. And then if your name is chosen, I'll go ahead and give you guys a shout out in the speed build video. I think I want to do that because you guys are really awesome. A couple of you came up with some pretty clever names for a couple builds I did, like my Posh Pink bedroom. Posh Pink came from someone because I had mentioned when I was doing a pink build how I couldn't come up with a name, and someone said Posh Pink, so I used that name for another pink build. Like, you guys are awesome. You come up with some clever names. So let me know what you think about that whole sharing a pic on Instagram or Twitter and then letting you guys choose a name and then giving you guys a shout out in the video. I love to hear your feedback on that. So leave a comment below letting me know what you think about that. But anywho, this is 921 Bluebird Lane, a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom home that was supposed to be a starter home, but ended up being worth over 35,000 simoleons. I have no idea how that happened. I was trying to be so strategic with this build. I tried to keep everything simple. I didn't choose the best appliances. The kitchen has basic countertops, basic cabinets. I didn't go overboard with the decor, but somehow, some way, this build is worth over 35,000 simoleons. I even left the backyard empty because I was like, if I add a grill and a pool and all that extra stuff, it's going to make the value of this house go way up. The backyard is empty, but somehow this house is worth 35,000 simoleons. Don't know how it happened, but it did. This home is available in the Sims 4 gallery. You can search for it using hashtag SimplyObsessed or hashtag SimplyObsessed28. Just make sure that you move. Remember to enable move objects on before placing this house. But yeah, this home is available in the Sims 4 gallery after so much trouble. I had gallery issues all day today. I went on Twitter, people were talking about how they were having issues, and the issues that I was experiencing with the gallery kind of contributed to the upload time for this video. So by the time you guys see this video and it's officially uploaded, it's probably going to be after 7 p.m. and I don't really like uploading videos that late. I like to have them uploaded a little earlier in the day, like around between 12 and 3. But here we are with the video being uploaded today, probably after 7 p.m. because of the gallery. I hope that everything gets fixed. I know it's a lot of work when you're trying to maintain something like that, and I don't know anything about computers and all that magical stuff that they do to maintain the gallery, but yeah, hopefully everything is working now and will continue to work consistently, so that way we don't have to have many issues. But yeah, the gallery was not my friend today. It decided to be a butt, but at the end of the day everything is working out, so I guess I can't complain too much. But like I said before, just search using hashtag SimplyObsessed or hashtag SimplyObsessed28 and you will find 921 Bluebird Lane in the Sims 4 gallery. I am pretty proud of this house. A lot went into the design for this house. So this home was inspired by two houses. There's a house that I see every single day. When I walk my dog, I pass this house every single day, and their whole side entry is what inspired the design for this house. I've never done a home with a side entrance before, so the house that I see every day when I walk my dog inspired the whole setup of the entrance on the side, and my grandparents' house inspired the whole driveway situation. So they have a driveway that's sort of similar to this one, and their trash cans are always crooked. So I added that little detail, like a crooked trash can at the top of the driveway by the gate that leads you to the backyard. So that little detail was inspired by my grandparents' house, and the side entry design was inspired by a house that I see every single day. This house features a lot of firsts. One of them is the driveway and the car. I've never ever added a driveway or scaled up a car for any of my home builds in The Sims 4 ever. This was my first time doing so, and I think this is something that I'm going to implement a lot more in the future. I want to add more driveways and cars, and maybe some garages as well. It's a nice touch. I've seen a lot of other builders do it, and they're so talented and they make it look so good that I've always been kind of hesitant, but I decided to do it this time and I like how it turned out. I think I'm going to do it in the future. Another first was the side entrance, and I'm looking at my list here. Another first was the placement of a garden gnome. I've never used a garden gnome in any of my Sims 4 builds before. I don't know why I avoided him, avoiding adding a little garden gnome in any of the other builds, but this was my first time doing so, and I'm glad I did because he is so cute. And in real life, like I want a garden gnome for my house in real life. I kind of want a little naughty garden gnome, a little crude garden gnome. The one I want, I know this is going to be bad, but the one I want is like showing off his butt. He's mooning everybody. I don't know why. I think it's so naughty. It's so cheeky. No pun intended. It's so cute. So I don't know why I avoided using garden gnomes in The Sims if I want one in real life. But anywho, I used one for the first time with this build. Let me go back and look at my notes again. Oh, another first for this build was using a standing mirror in the bathroom. Usually I place the mirror above the sink. I just throw the mirror up there because that's where mirrors usually are, but the windows in the bathroom were above the sink, so I couldn't place a mirror there, so I decided to use a standing mirror instead. That's something that you guys will see a little later. Let me look at my notes. I'm squinting my eyes as I read this because I don't have my glasses. I know that's bad. I don't know where they are, but anywho. Alright, so the easiest room in this house was the bathroom. I usually hate building bathrooms because I don't know how to make them look magical. It's a bathroom. You just poo and take showers there. But surprisingly, the easiest room for this build was the bathroom. I didn't have a hard time choosing the tiles or the wallpaper. It just kind of worked together, and that's the first time that I've ever built a bathroom without any problems, and I'm pretty proud of the bathroom. You'll see it a little later. But the hardest room in this build, the hardest room to piece together was the kitchen. So this house is kind of small. There's not a lot of space. You kind of have to be strategic about your placement of things, and that's what made the kitchen the hardest room for this build. I wanted to have an island with 2 stools for your Sims to sit down and eat instead of a dining table because I wasn't going to be able to add both because of the sizing. But then I took that out because I didn't like how close it was to the front door, and I thought that was weird and it bothered me. So I took them out and I added a little tiny dining table, but then again I didn't like how that looked, and then it bugged me because it was still too close to the door and it just didn't look right. So I scrapped all those ideas and placed the little counters. Instead of them being an island, I placed them up against the wall tucked by a window window, and I think it works well. It just took me so long to be satisfied with the whole look of the kitchen, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty proud of it. This kitchen, man, this kitchen gave me a run for my money, but like I said, I'm pretty proud of it. I think I managed the space well. I wanted to add more things like a coffee maker and a dishwasher, but I accepted the fact that there wasn't enough room for all that, and I was trying to keep this as a starter home in the beginning. So at the end of the day, I'm proud of the kitchen. Everything functions the way it's supposed to, and I'm just going to be happy with it. The whole color scheme for this house was accidental. I wanted the kitchen to have the colors that they have, but somehow I took those kitchen colors and kind of ran with them for the whole entire house, like soft blues and whites. I don't know why I did that. I hate that I do that sometimes. Like, I'll build one room with certain colors, and then I get into this zone where I'm like, I gotta use the same colors, and I don't know. I did that with this build. I didn't really want to, it wasn't my intention, but that's kind of how it turned out. That's something that I'm going to work on as a builder. I have to learn to get comfortable with just mixing things up and not having everything match perfectly. Like, the bathroom and the kitchen don't have to have the same color scheme. The living room and the kitchen don't have to have the same color scheme. It's okay to mix and match as long as there's a nice flow. It's okay. But I'm so hard on myself as a builder. But I'm learning and growing. I'm not the best builder. I do want to improve. I watch so many speed builds here on YouTube, and I go through the gallery and I look at so many different houses, and I see so many talented builders that I feel like, oh, what am I doing? I wanna be good like them. But I know it takes practice, and eventually I'll get there. I'm going to start working on my building skills. But I think at this point I'm working on the bedroom. I say I think because as I'm doing the voiceover for this footage, there's sometimes a lag for the footage that I'm looking at. Like, what I'll see is not what I should be talking about. But I think we are in the bedroom. Yeah, it caught up for a little bit. Okay, so we're here in the bedroom. I kept it kind of simple. A nice bed, a couple flowers, nice photo, a dresser, and a mirror. Didn't add too much. I wanted to add more things to the wall, but I felt like it would be too much, and then I was kind of budget conscious, so I just left the bedroom the way it is. And then after the bedroom, I work on the bathroom. The easiest bathroom ever. Did not have many problems with that. No problems at all with the bathroom. So after the bedroom, we move on to the bathroom, and after the bedroom, we move on to the living room. The living room, you'll see, is really simple. The only thing that's in the living room is a television, love seat. There's a coffee table with a little radio and a fishbowl, because I don't really use fish bowls that much. I've used them before, but I thought it was a nice way to fill in some of the space. And yeah, okay, I think the footage is not lagging anymore. So right here we're working on the bathroom. Really easy. I wish building rooms or houses could be as easy as this whole bathroom experience was. There's a nice shower tub combo, standing mirror. I placed counters instead of a whole sink, which is something that I usually do. And the standing mirrors in the corner. I add a toilet and a toilet paper rack, a little bit of clutter on the second counter. I add some blinds. I didn't want to add blinds to the bathroom, but I kind of felt like I had to, because if you don't have blinds, it looks like somebody, could see your sim when they're pooping. So I added blinds anyway. I don't know what it is, but I don't really like adding curtains. I don't know why. I sometimes like how a room looks without curtains, maybe because I'm not a big fan of our curtain selection, but I went ahead and added blinds to the bathroom because I felt like I needed to. I didn't want anyone's sims to be spied on while they were pooing. And what are we doing now? We are working on the living room. Pretty simple. I choose a rug. I keep the rug simple, and I just noticed that the design on the rug is the same design on my shower curtain in real life, and I've had that shower curtain for a few months now, and I'm just now realizing that. But anywho, I choose this rug. I think this is my favorite rug in game, probably because subconsciously I knew that it looked just like my shower curtain. But I add a rug. I keep the living room simple. I add a coffee table behind the love seat because it was a good position due to the limited amount of space in this living room. And it looks like we are approaching the screenshots. So I want to say thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends if you think they might like it as well. And I love you guys. You guys are amazing. I hope that you all have an amazing day no matter who you are or where you are or what you're going through. Just know that I hope that your day is amazing, and yeah, you guys are awesome. So I'm gonna leave you guys here, and I hope that you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.